So 5 more women has came out now and filed a lawsuit against Bill Cosby. Now, these women that filed the lawsuit is not anyone new. Bill Cosby's publicist, Andrew Wyatt, has said these women have been doing this for a while now. So there's nothing that they have even said that was any kind of new information. We know Bill Cosby was, convicted and put in jail for about 2.5 years, and he was released because he shouldn't have been in jail in the first place at all. But to our brother Bill Cosby, and I said this before and I will keep saying this, it's a time when white supremacy gets you in its clutches and they just won't let you alone and won't let you go. At times it's time to go out of here, leave out of here, because as long as you are in America, you are in their clutches. And they're not going to stop. They're not going to stop messing with Bill Cosby like this. They're going to be doing this until the brother pass away. If I was Bill Cosby, trust me, after getting out of jail, I would have been out of here. I would have been gone. I would have been getting me a nice beachfront property somewhere in the African continent and just staying away from their behinds. That's it. I wouldn't be dealing with it because sometimes y'all have to understand, you living in a system of white supremacy here, where these people control every system here. You are at a disadvantage. At least in Africa, you got some sort of advantage as a black person, especially a black person with money. Man, they gonna roll out the red carpet for you over there. And nobody's not gonna be harassing Bill Cosby about anything. I mean, when does it get to a point where some of y'all that's in the clutches like that say, you know what? Yeah, let me go ahead and go. I got to get out of here. And some people be saying, oh, you shouldn't be doing this. Like, them people ain't dealing with your problems. They're not dealing with your problem. One thing I don't listen to is people that's not in my situation and not dealing with my problem. Because people love to talk, but when you're in a situation, nobody's there to help you. But everybody got their mouth flapping about what you should and should not do. It doesn't make sense when a man or woman has money and they have to be limited to just what happens in America. We have a global system now. We have a global system. Okay? We don't have to live just in one country no more. We can go live in many, many different countries. If he want to go to the Caribbean, if he wants to go to, I'm a firm believer of, I'm a big proponent of Africa. I even say the Caribbean. Only thing my issue with the Caribbean. Well, Aruba is positioned in a good place. So I guess if I had to live in the Caribbean, Aruba would probably be one of the best places because Aruba don't get hurricanes. I can't be nowhere where you got to get it. I can't deal with hurricanes whatsoever. And I think Aruba don't ever get them. But it has to be somewhere where I don't deal with that. Hurricanes are devastating. I can't stand hurricanes. But even if Bill Cosby wanted to move to Aruba and get a nice home in Aruba or something like that, fine. At least he's out there. He ain't dealing with them people no more. That's what I'm saying. Them people are not going to stop coming at Bill Cosby. They're not. They're on this, I'm white, and I say so, and that's what it is. They don't have no DNA proof of anything. They don't have no pictures of anything. They don't have nothing that's concrete evidence to say, okay, this happened. This is the evidence, right? That's what I'm saying. It's like these people just after this brother. There's no reason to be putting up that when you got money. Like I said, I don't get why any black person with money would be fighting with these people on any reason. I'm like, I got money. I don't got to fight with you. I got options. And you just move with your feet. You move with the plane moving. That's what you do. There's no reason to be fighting no more about anything. Bill Cosby talking about doing some TV and some other things that he wanted to do. He can do that over there. He can do that in the African continent. Y'all saw, I went over there and I got on TV. No issue, no problem. Period. It was no problem. There's more opportunities for me over there than even in my own country. Unfortunately, I've said this before, and that's fine because God may send you other places for opportunity. But the thing is, they're not going to leave our brother alone. So what I would say to Mr. Andrew Wyatt, if you hear this message, talk to Mr. Cosby. Tell him to consider leaving America. Tell him to consider that. Because they're not going to leave him alone. He can go live a peaceful life, better food, nobody harassing him. He can go live great in the African continent. Or if you want to go to a place like Aruba or some Caribbean nation, you know, wherever he want to go, just somewhere away from here. I'm telling you, because there ain't no way that this brother having money like that, he should be subjected to that sort of thing, especially when he's been, you know, let out of jail. He shouldn't have been there in the first place. He shouldn't even been convicted in the first place. Because once again, no DNA evidence, no video, no audio, no nothing. They can run kangaroo courts in America. They've been doing that on black men forever. That's why I always tell black men, don't involve yourself with Becky or someone that's adjacent to him. And unfortunately, Bill Cosby is fooling a lot of them. If he would have stayed with his wife and stick with that, he wouldn't have got some of these issues. But, you know, that's his personal life. Can't get involved with that. But what I would say this is that brother need to move out this country. And that's the only way he gonna get peace. But y'all let me know what y'all think about, you know, Bill Cosby and, you know, what these people are trying to do to him. You know, these people are sick.